Good morning, folks. Ari here on a very loud and noisy morning. I've got this gorgeous 2014 BMW 535 Xi for you today. The 535 will tell you that it's a 3-liter inline 6-cylinder engine that is twin turbo. And the X is going to stand for the all-wheel drive system that this vehicle has. This is, in fact, an all-wheel drive, not a rear-wheel drive. This gorgeous example has got 122,000 miles, has a clean Carfax vehicle history report, and a clean California title in hand. One of the things I love most about this particular car is the color combination. At first thought, I really wouldn't think that this would be a color that I would choose, but when you look at it, it is just so classy and so nice. This rich, I would call it a root beer metallic, is absolutely gorgeous. It comes together so excuse me, so nicely with these 5 double spoke sport wheels, and BMW really does factory. They really do factory wheels quite well. BMW is one of the manufacturers that typically have wheels on their vehicle standard that are so nice that you wouldn't want to even think about changing them to something aftermarket. Typically, the factory option is much nicer than anything you'd find that would also suit the vehicle aftermarket anyway. So, you know, that's one thing that BMW does great. Now, this vehicle also makes you feel like $1 million when you're driving it. That's partially because owning a vehicle like this, or this one, will require you to have $1 million in the bank so that you can properly care and maintain it. These cars are going to be less reliable. They are going to be more expensive to service and to repair. And you got to think that this vehicle has so many additional options and features and technology built in that a lot of other vehicles wouldn't have. Folks, let's talk the brutal truth here. There is a reason why you can't buy the same year and mileage Camry that you can buy one of these things for. A Camry would actually cost more. A Camry brand new in 2011 might have been in the low 20s, and it has kept more than 50% of its value. Folks, these things lose about 80% of their value by the time they get sold. There's a reason why a car like this may cost you in excess of 70 or even 80 grand brand new, and you're getting it for the budget price of less than what a Camry would cost. Folks, you pay for that over time and additional fees that you would pay for care and maintaining a vehicle like this. This vehicle is going to break down more often than your Toyota Camry will. It will cost more to repair, and there will be more frequent visits to the mechanic shop if you plan on properly taking care of this vehicle. For that reason is why you get such a stunning, beautiful vehicle that not only looks the part, but performs the part. When you're driving a vehicle like this, it is so nice to drive. Pinion to your seat power, precise steering and handling, precise braking, and this thing just comes to life at freeway speeds. You go 100 miles per hour with this thing and it feels like you are standing still. Now, furthermore, I love the interior color. The lighting at this time of day won't do the vehicle justice, but this is kind of like I would call it maybe a burnt cinnamon brown. So the two different colors of brown come together so nicely with this vehicle, combined with the same leather brown color that you find on the seats, along with a brushed aluminum trim and a dark rich wood color interior on the wood trim as well. Leather wrapped steering wheel. You have the sport package here, so you have the multi-contour sport seats with the adjustable thigh support, power multi-function seats with power lumbar support. You've got navigation system over here. You also have a backup camera. All you got to do is pop the vehicle into reverse, electronic parking brake, sport shifter, and smart key, which will allow you to be able to just start the car hitting the start and stop button right over there. We've got 122,053 miles. The vehicle is very clean. You also do have a tilt up as well as a slide back moonroof, and I love the tilt option because on a hot summer day it'll allow you to ventilate the roof and get a little bit of air circulation in the vehicle without compromising or sacrificing any of the safety and security of the vehicle. One push touch functions for your moonroof and for your windows. Seats offer plenty of support and keep you firmly planted in place without feeling like it is jarring or too sporty. You still have a lot of the comfort. One of the things I love mostly about these 5 Series seats, and the previous generation did it on some of their models, is this top portion can actually tilt forward, giving you additional support for your back. So for those of you who don't have great posture, like I sure don't, I oftentimes arch my back and have improper posture, and for that reason sometimes I can't get comfortable inside a vehicle. Well, this seat can basically, the back portion can bend in half and give your back additional support for those of you who hunch over a little bit like me and don't have proper posture. It just makes for such a comfortable ride. You may feel that this might be one of the most comfortable seats you have ever felt. Same wood and brushed aluminum and leather trim on the door panels. I don't think that's real brushed aluminum, but it's a brushed aluminum style. You also have your power trunk. That, for example, folks, is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Most cars, you just open the trunk, close the trunk, and hey, you know, it's what we've been doing for decades and decades. And someone thought it would be a good idea to put a computer that controls a servo motor, which controls a gear, which is assisted with sensors, to be able to open and close your trunk. Well, you know, it's a great premium option to have, and for the ultra wealthy who buy their vehicles brand new and keep them for only 2 or 3 years or lease them, then it's fine. But for some of us who hold on to their vehicles or purchase them after they're 10 years old, that can serve as being an additional weak point on the vehicle. Again, folks, I'm not trying to talk you out of buying a vehicle like this. I just want you to have reasonable expectations going into it. You may take a look at this car, and once you look at it and drive it, it may look and drive like a $40,000 car would, and you would expect a $40,000 car to be extremely reliable and not have any trouble for years and years to come. Well, folks, the fact of the matter is, it may look and drive like a $40,000 car, but it is in fact not a $40,000 car. So just keep that in mind. Dashboard free of any cracks or rips. Seats are all same as impressive as the driver's side on the passenger side, with all the same functions and adjustments available as well. Door panels are nice and tight as well. Headliner in beautiful shape. No smoke odor, no pet hair. And as we take a look at the front of the vehicle, headlights are crystal clear. The front of the vehicle is protected with a clear plastic bra that fights against rock chips, and the same plastic film is on the mirrors as well and on the front of the fenders. Go ahead and pop our hood while we're over here. Take a tour underneath the engine compartment. Your BMW emblem also still looks real good and it's not faded. The kidney beans here are not damaged and not loose. Looks like the hood supports that hold the hood up in place are also functioning properly. And here you just have a very nice sounding twin turbocharged inline 6-cylinder engine. She sounds great. Very clean underneath here. Underhood heat pad still intact and in place as well. Folks, if you've enjoyed this video, please do consider giving us a thumbs up and also subscribing to our channel. We really are concentrating on growing our YouTube channel this year, and we cannot do it without your help. So make sure you like and subscribe, and then hit the bell notification icon so you can be notified of all of our future videos. Now, speaking of future videos, I will be doing a complete test drive video on this vehicle where I'll be getting it on the road, putting it through its paces, and taking you along with us for the ride so that you can see and hear everything that we see and hear. So make sure you subscribe. Now, we will have links to both videos in the description portion of the ad anywhere you find this vehicle for sale. Now, also for those of you watching us from out of state or out of town, please know we do also have affordable nationwide transport and delivery services available as well. So just give us a call, drop us a note, send us a text, and we'll get you a quote on what it would take to get this vehicle from our doorstep to yours. Any questions or concerns you have that weren't covered by the videos or the ad, you may decide you want to just give me a call. Please do so. You can get me directly by dialing area code 916-765-7575, or find us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website at directautooutlet.com. Folks, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for joining us and sticking out with us throughout the entirety of this video. I certainly do appreciate it. We hope to have the opportunity to see and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. Thank you so much for joining us. come on by and see us. Take care. Bye-bye.